Well, we're back. Game 3. Another captain's battle. This one, the first game between the Shadowcasters and the Mega Milk Union. First, representing the Shadowcasters.
Jammin' on my mind. Shadowcasters. Shadowcasters.
It's Team Captain Jammin and his opponent from the Mega Milk Union.
Mega Milk, we're the union of might. Strong bones, strong wills, ready to fight. Pour it out, drink it up.
You won't get to hear me crunch in his ear.
It's a Milkman. And I'm joined in the booth by Chris. Chris, say hi.
Hello.
And I'm joined by a man who finishes X-Wing games in a minute. Some might call him a Minute Man. The Minute Man Teddy.
Crunchy tacos.
Crunchy white people tacos. What's on your taco, Teddy?
Beef taco much?
Meat, cheese, and jalapenos.
Not even a salsa.
I'm out of salsa, sadly.
His grocery store doesn't carry salsa. It's too ethnic. In fairness, I've heard those Midwest tomatoes are very spicy.
Now. You take it easy.
Chris, who's winning this game?
I don't know. I've been wrong both times. So, whoever y'all want to see in the conference finals, I guess, is who's going to win this game.
Doesn't Jammin win like every game he plays?
Yeah, but the last time I watched a Milkman game, he just... Okay, I don't think Charlie's here. He kicked the crap out of Charlie, so...
Oh no.
But with a different list, so... I'm gonna lean in favor of Jammin here.
I'll lean in favor of Jammin too, just because I've played Milkman in the regular season a bunch, and I have not yet played Jammin's team.
So you've played Milkman and you've decided that, nah, not good enough. He ain't winning this one.
More like, I don't want to face him, he's gonna beat our butt again.
I don't know, man. I mean, you beat Noah, who hasn't lost a game all season, so anything's possible in the playoffs.
Anything is
That is true.
possible.
That is true. My team, has the deep playoff experience that really went to help us this last match.
Yeah.
That's what it
It
is.
seemed like you guys thought a lot about your moves last match. Really took the time.
Hey, I thought about Fort Kane behind Volandos, and it happened. Did I think it was going to line up a bullseye? No.
I didn't know what you were going to do there. I also didn't know what he was going to do there. So,
Yeah, I figured he was going to probably turn in, maybe see if like Annie bumps or something. There's not a ton he could do in that situation to stop Annie from not bumping, essentially, or like from Annie from getting in. Except for like just move Volan straight and then Notorious my face off. So I was like, well, Volan does have to move. So what if I just got behind them?
I was thinking that Anakin was going to hard one.
Yeah, he thought that as well.
Yeah.
I did think about that as well. But then I was like, what if he goes straight and then I'm outmaneuvered?
Yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking too. he had to know what you were thinking. You had to know what he was thinking, and you did the opposite of what each other was thinking.
Yep. We went pattern analyzer, Nimmy.
I love Nimmy.
I do too.
I used to not like Nimmy, and then
you grew the fuck up?
Why did you not like Nimmy? Why are these middle obstacles so close together? Those no way that's range 1.
they measured it. It's range 1, but
That's crazy.
I didn't like Nimmy because my local meta played a lot of like
Ow.
high initiative,
Hmm.
blow your face off before your I2 can even shoot lists. So I was very much on the anti-Nimmy train. And now a buddy of mine just won with the most random list possible this past weekend. Trying to remember what he flew, actually. If I can find his list, because he didn't put it in Longshanks. So it starts off pretty normal. I mean, it's, Cornhorn and Isegi. But then you got Thane there, and then he had Gina, which was kind of weird. But the last ship in his list was K2SO, of all things.
Oh, I love K2.
I love K2 as well. Great little support ship for 4 points, but
You're going to call K2SO, who not only is canonically large, but in a medium-based ship, little.
Yeah, Chris.
Crazy talk. Crazy talk, Chris.
well, I mean, you have a point there. But no, for 4 points and being
Yeah.
able to at least have a calculate after you coordinate.
Yep. Or calculate if you stop.
Yeah. I'm actually working on a list that has Bodhi and K2. It's not good, but it's fun, and that's what I care about. It's got Bodhi, K2, Isegi, and then it's got Ibtizam and Garvin Arc 170 because I like torturing myself.
Oh, nice. Greg, I wish my list names would show whenever they load into the game.
Well, we all wish things.
That list I just flew, Matt Carey hates Jedi, needs to be seen all over.
I feel like there's a backstory to it that I have never asked you about.
Not much, honestly. Just I played Matt. I used to be local to Matt, and so we played a ton. Just throwing a quick jab at him. Nothing too crazy or lore heavy.
Oh, fair.
Now, if it was Matt Carey hates R2D2 and R2D2 haunts his dreams, I have a few stories to tell you about that one. Because R2D2 haunts that man. One time, Matt needed 1 hit to kill R2D2. Range 2 obstructed from an E-Wing. And he rolled 2 hits and a blank. And he re-rolled it, and it was a blank. And R2D2 had nothing. It was obstructed. And he rolled 2 evades to live.
Oh my lord. Yeah. After that, I think my dreams would be haunted too.
There, I have many other stories. I used to fly a lot of R2D2 in 2.0, but that is probably my favorite one.
I feel like R2 is such an underrated Y-wing.
I don't love him right now, but yes, I would agree with that in general. He could do, back in 2.0, I ran Wolfpack, Sync Console, and Advanced Proton Torpedoes, and then had 2 other Y-Wings with Advanced Proton Torpedoes and Sync Console, and then some other stuff, and they would just kind of fly in a block, and if you shot at them, you took a bunch of Advanced Proton Torpedoes.
No, R2 doesn't fit Palpatine. R2 only has 8 loadout.
See what chat's talking about. Is Pim in there talking trash? Probably.
Oh, they took away his gunner slot?
Yeah.
R2, has R2 ever had a gunner?
Yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah.
he's always had a
He
crew.
used to, yeah. No, he had a gunner too.
Nah, he was crew and gunner. No astromech slot though,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
So you could take, I think the thing I used to see was R2 with Ahsoka and 3PO.
With Ahsoka and 3PO. Yeah.
I did see, I forget who played it. I'm pretty sure I recorded it though. Where someone played R2D2 with Hondo. Either Greg streamed it or I streamed it, I remember. And it was an interesting little or an interesting ship. I actually have to look back at my games now. Wasn't that one? Oh, it was JJ. JJ flew R2 with Hondo.
R2 with Honda. What else did he fly? Do you remember?
So the list was Anakin 7B
Oh,
with a synced console, Chopper, Brilliant Evasion, and Patience.
like that.
Obi-Wan Ada with HLC and Brilliant Evasion.
Hey,
Click with Besh, synced console and R3. R2 with Hondo. And Tucker with synced console, Barrage Rockets, and Trickshot.
nice. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It was pretty solid. The downside is he played Chance against a look at me, I'm Republic, I have high health. Because his opponent played the first 3 ships, I think you'll go, okay, that's pretty solid. The last 2, you're going to go, what? Because I said that when I looked at the list. It was Rick with Trickshot, Mark Sable, and Collision Detector.
Love it.
Axe with, it was SL Axe.
Yep, a classic.
Tucker with Dedicated and Barrage Rockets.
Yep.
And then a Night Owl Liberator in the Gauntlet
Oh, God.
with Clan Training, C3PO, Ion Bombs, Feedback Array, Synced Console, and Swivel Wing. And then a 212th Lat with Ghost Company.
What? Yeah, that is really funny.
So I was like, okay, sure. And he won with it, so I think I had 2 gauntlets on my stream that day. It was a day of gauntlets, apparently.
What ship has the most upgrade slots in this game?
Base or like with added cards?
I don't know what you mean. That should be. I think that's the same thing. Like,
Well, because you can add a drop seat bay to the gauntlet and add 2 more crew slots.
Yeah, that's
And
a
then
fair
if you add Night Brother, it adds a 3rd crew slot, so you could have 4 crew on
Let's
your gauntlet.
Let's go ahead and say if you have infinite loadout, what ship can equip the most upgrades? Yeah, including with the additions, like with Drop Seat Bay.
I would say the gauntlet. Because if you take Drop Seat Bay, it gives you 1 additional slot plus Night Brother.
Which gauntlet do you think?
Maul.
Oh, that's a good call. It probably is.
Yeah, because he has 2 force, a crew, a gunner, a missile slot. He loses the payload because of the Drop Seat Bay, but he gets 2 crew in its place. An illicit. He lost the modification.
I think
slot.
you're right. If you do Drop Seat, Night Brother, I mean, it does like remove the other mod and payload, but he's at 12 active, but 14 if you count the ones that were like taken away by the other upgrades.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Maul that has it, because looking at Ezra doesn't have a missile slot, and neither does Chopper. So it's Maul Gauntlet.
Got it.
Honestly, my favorite time I ever played Maul was when I had 6 Force Maul. Yeah, Maul kept his missile slot. Of all the gauntlets, he has a missile. But I used to run Maul with the Child and Savage, and it would give you 6 force.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That's what my opponents said, and then they put everything on Maul and killed him. Because at the end of the day, he was still just a gauntlet. But yeah, it was ridiculous to have 6 force, and you could throw hate on there too.
Oh.
So after you took a damage from the Child, after you took a single damage, you would regen 1 force with the Child and then 1 force with hate.
That's crazy.
And you throw Mando on there too, so you're regenning even if you're not shot at. Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah, now Maul is murfed. Now Maul is nerfed into Oblivion. I've still tried to get him to work, but yeah.
I'm sure he'll be back someday. Maul never dies.
No, he doesn't. I don't know if any damage happened. It looks like some damage happened. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that. Mall with IG-88D and Lando crew. I'll have to give that a shot. I think the other issue with Maul, since everyone in chat is talking about him now, is there's just a lot of better ships for 7 points in Scum. So it's kind of hard to really want to play him right now.
So we got an overtune pop.
I think I like Milk's positioning a lot more than Jammin's right now. I keep forgetting that that ship is hollow and not like an SF
Oh, because of the paint job.
because of the paint job. Yeah,
Yeah.
Looks like a silencer to me. I was like, oh, we brought a silencer. Ben, no way.
I thought it was a whisper at first, and then looking at it again, it looked like a SF. But nope, it's just a Ty Baron. Yeah, I do like it in the normal FO colors. I kind of want to get one painted like that instead of the just bright red.
Oh, quick draw. About to do quick draw things.
Gonna make
Now-
Zori real sad.
Now with Lingava, believe quick draw now takes a damage for doing that slam, yeah?
Yeah. So quick draw will get to shoot right here, right now.
This is so mean. He used to do this to me right when Lingava dropped. Made me cry.
And Zori still has shields.
Oh,
Not for long, nah. Oh, and Poe can't even shoot a quick draw. Oh no.
I am slightly surprised he didn't FCS one of those, but I guess you spend when you have them.
Especially when you just pop overtuned, yeah.
Yeah. He technically should have his charge flip, but I don't think he's gonna make the mistake of a triple attack.
He's also not getting shot either, so.
True.
No, why would you do that? How's this going to chuck that lock off?
Oh, true, yeah. I guess it sort of forces him to chuck the lock instead of the strain.
And that's the full potato plus toppings. Half points on Zori.
Definitely lives though.
Barely. But lives to get shot by Hollow.
All right, so it's going to be a 3v2 shot from Poe. Imagine Hollow will spend here. Not quite half on Hollow yet. Hollow going to go for the kill. All four results here would be a kill. And that's still a kill.
Yep.
Wow, 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 wow.
If you can
All
kill
that.
Hollow in response, that's not bad.
Nah. I mean, Zori just soaked 10 damage.
Hmm. Hollow on
Hey,
blind.
half a Hollow, not bad. And I think you get one more shot in the hollow, maybe, if Nimi has arc.
Lulo
Yuck.
or hit crit. Oh,
I think she moved the lock to hollow.
well,
But
she's dead, so it don't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
It's half on Finn.
Oh, did Terex jam him? Is that
I think
what
so.
happened? Why he... It's half of a Lulo, too.
Oh, the
Oh my
natties.
god. See you later, Finn.
A
Finn's not
devastating
allowed to
round for the resistance.
This is crazy.
Low to 1. Now Nimi gets to go blasting. Hit crit. That's half on Lynn. Then they'll each gain a point, and it's 11-5 after turn 3.
Well, that sure was a round.
Sorry, Canada, but I think Florida's winning the cup tonight.
I'm so sick of Florida, but that's fine. I guess. More talky talk. I don't know.
I'm tired.
Me too.
Hello, friends.
Scotty. I mean,
Hey.
Cam.
Fake Cam.
I thought that was Pim.
Fake Pim.
There are so many Cams. We're all a Cam in one way or another.
You were the third person to pop up on my TTS list.
Why am I not the first?
I don't know. There was 2 other Gregs that popped up.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, indeed.
All right, so what I missed tonight? Good games? Bad games?
How fast is the fastest game you ever seen played to completion?
Like 20 points completion or
Yeah.
concede?
No, 20 points.
I want to say 4 rounds, maybe 5.
Okay. What if I told you we did it in 33 minutes?
That's pretty quick.
Teddy and Noah went 5 rounds in 33 minutes and ended the game.
I mean, that 5 ADA versus 3 VCX I did it like 5 months ago was pretty quick. People remember that game. Hopefully they don't.
I remember there was a lot of VCXs on the board, and that's about all I remember.
And by turn 3, there were not a lot of 8s on the board.
Well, it turns out taking 12 dice a turn is bad for your health.
And double taps. Don't forget the Ventura Gunners. Right, looks like Jammin's winning. Has he flown anything off the board yet?
Not yet. He's working on it.
Not for nothing, I think that's the only way Milk is gonna get back into this game.
Wow. Sassy.
Jam.
Or Jammin just doesn't have arcs on any of Milk's ships. That's another way.
No stress from Wounded Pilot. Contraband Cybernetics. Yeah, it's all the actions. Like, don't really know why you would contraband because you've already. I guess you don't have tradition. Paul, I think, just sets up to mod somebody else or to block Poe.
It is an enemy bump.
Which one's still alive? Lulo?
Yeah, Lugo, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have a shot on the shuttle for sure. Maybe Phasma, which is basically the shuttle.
Never punished, although you might have been attempting to get punished.
Alright, how's gonna pass one of those tokens? Do the unmodded range 0, or do you deplete quick draw? Wishing they'd probably pass that focus now.
I think you gotta save it for the range 0 shot.
Oh, they have 1 health? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, 0 could be good, bad.
Oof.
Hollow lives! Quick draw should lose their deplete, but I'm sure they'll get that at some point. There we go. Stream sniping. One shield on Poe from the range 0. Does have Phasma at range 1. So he would get the 4 dice. That's barely untouched though. I think you go in the shuttle. Less dice, but no mods. For Phasma. Oh, it's a good roll.
Ooh.
Has the focus.
So Phasma's gotta send one, right?
Phasma has to send 1.
Well, you
He'll
send it to
take 3.
Terex.
Or 2 with the focus.
Ooh, that's what you saved your focus for, right?
It sure is. Yeah, that's why he jammed his focus.
Yeah. It's immediate half points on Nemi. And it's a direct, so Nemi to 2.
Well, that's not terrible. We'll just pass it. I assume the crit off to Terex.
Fuel leak
Yeah,
into
it's a
Terex.
So Terex is down to 3, so just needs a hit crit to kill. I think Nimi can do the 3 Talon right next turn. Ho doesn't have a lot of good options. Guess bank left and go after DT, or not DT, Lin. Lula probably wants to go after Hollow, I would imagine. Or rotate Arc.
I mean,
Try to kill
Hollow's
either
just
fast Arc.
slooping, I think. Power Tradition Focus.
He's only got 1 left. I would like 3 hard right Hollow, and
But who can get him?
Lulu can get there. I mean, Soup's fine. If nothing else, he gives Quick Draw the focus so they can double mod on their attack. Or they can pass Quick Draw the stress.
Ooh, what a turn.
We'll have the Power Analyzer. Likely Terrence will just jam it again, but we'll see what he does. Too far away now. Poe might be in bullseye. Close.
What is it, range 2?
That was those 3. I think you just focus.
Yeah, I don't hate the focus here.
Possibly focus rotate. Put as in front of you, you get the double tap. If not, at least you still have a shot for sure.
You know, I just realized Phasma and oh yeah, Phasma doesn't have Special Forces Gunner.
Really weird. No reason to have the arc pointed forward ever.
Yeah.
If you have missiles, but not in this case.
Did they just forget?
I think Jammin just forgot.
Forgot
Yeah,
what?
Phasma's got a gunner slot. Did they
Phasma
not
has a
SF
gunner
gun?
slot, but yeah, it doesn't have SF Gunner on Phasma.
But based off the number of dice they're rolling, I'm assuming they're supposed to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not spawned.
And fail the boost. Try to kill Phasma, or are you just gonna... What does Lulu got left? Lulu's got 1. I guess that makes sense to not.
Yeah, it's genuinely probably just an oversight by him.
Don't think they have a shot at the back at Poe, so don't think Quick Draw's got anything this turn. They did a turn, so it is red. I forget. Can they slam with the Pattern Analyzer?
I mean, it says
It's-
perform an action, and
During their activation, so they could one hard and be double stressed.
Pattern Analyzer lets you do whatever you want. I've come to just accept that.
but slam is during the perform action step, and pattern analyzer is outside of it. So I would say no.
No, they changed slam to be during activation.
Slam's just.
Oh, is it? Oh, so then yeah,
Just
he
better
could
the
have
Poe and black
slammed.
one, really. You still can't coordinate it, but
After you perform a red maneuver before the check difficulty step, you can perform one action, but really one means as many as you want.
Yeah.
All right, Poe, gonna try to finish off Terex. I'll do it.
He did it.
a little better. Punished.
Lulo.
Like if you want to get quick draw shields, this is a good turn for it, but you also got this range one shot from Phasma. Takes one. Cushion is quick draw in range one. Quick draw is in range one. So basically the same effect.
I was gonna say if Lulo's stressed, you shoot at Lulo. Otherwise, you shoot at Nimi. But
I think you should Lulu regardless. You just need one. Well, the enemy's down to two, so
yeah, Nimi's down to 2, and Lulo's down to 1. And
yeah, fanatical.
Nimi probably just didn't take it. Does.
Like if you're not expecting to win this one, you just gotta go for points. Actually, it doesn't matter because you're in playoffs now, isn't it?
yeah. Ooh,
That's a lot of crits. Plus look at shields though. And gets natties.
unfortunate.
Oof. Yeah, top one Poe.
Structural.
Structural. That's basically 3 points Poe now.
Yep.
You want to kill the shuttle just because he can't jam Poe next turn. Unless Poe's playing on Talon Roll, in which case it doesn't matter. But killing Turks also lets Poe Talon Roll because it stops him from being blocked.
Ooh, Nui!
And should have spent the focus earlier, I guess.
That just kills Terex, right? Yeah.
It does. Really dead. That's a spicy potato.
Well, I was gonna say maybe shoot at Phasma just to put another damage into quick draw, but you know what? I don't hate that either.
It is now 17-12.
You've got 2 ships on 1 and 1 ship on 2 with a structural damage. Well, 3 with a structural damage.
On the plus side, though, quick draw is double stressed. Hollow's on 1, and Lin is on 2. So
Yeah, if Poe Talon's right and Hollow is an arc, there's a chance you can kill Hollow before Hollow can do stuff. Hollow could also just like 2 hard right boost and block the Talon roll.
yeah, I'm not sure where I would go with Hollow. Because if you do the 2 hard and block the Talon, then I mean you're still gonna take a shot, but if he does, yeah, it's a hard choice.
I don't see his
Uh,
trust tokens on Poe.
no, Poe has a target lock. Quick draw has the lock on Poe.
And Poe's target lock is on quick draw. So definitely didn't double action last turn because he still had both charges.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Has the target lock on Demi already, so just focus rotate. Alright, he's got Fanatical. Don't even need to focus.
You can't rotate unless you do an action, so
Yep.
might as well take the focus for defense.
Well, he's got the evade.
Also fair.
Focus boost left.
Yeah, seems like the only logical move, I would say.
Might get you outside of Phasma's arc, but you'll probably get quick draw to block into Phasma and shoot your range 1. Oh, you quick draw might bump into it though if they do it at the bank instead of the straight.
2 bank from Hollow. Okay.
You think Poe Talent?
Well, if you did, you barrel roll right. It boosts left.
It looks like he thinks Poe Talent. He keeps moving his hand over to the right of Hollow. So I like that.
He's in big danger now. It's close, but I think he's an arc.
Uh,
We're gonna find out in a second.
yeah, I think he catches the corner. Oh,
Well,
you can't.
Lumo's safe,
Yeah,
but Nim's dying. That'll be the game.
yeah, Nimi's gonna die, but Poe gets shot first. So
Because if you kill Hollow, you get 3 points. Kill Phasma, you get another 2. Because Phasma's 4. Only one.
Only one. There's the evade.
well,
You tried.
true. True.
Man.
You have a point there, Innkeeper.
There's no one. I guess that's weird
Quick
to-
draw. Yeah, you had to give it to quick draw.
I mean, he already evaded, so.
Yeah. I guess it's just one of those if quick draw doesn't kill Nimi.
Then we got Phasma, Hollow, and Lynn to try.
I was saying, if you do a damage to Phasma, she passes it to Quick Draw, gives Quick Draw another shot at Nimi.
True.
I mean, Nimi's likely dying with 4 shots this turn.
Yeah.
You might as well let Quick Draw get the kill. More fun. And they have no mods anyways, so they might just blank out. I mean, Milkman's only hope this turn is for Nimi to not die.
Yeah.
Did Hollow not shoot? Or did Hollow shoot and I was paying attention?
I think Hollow missed.
Yeah, there's a kill.
Nope.
Right, that's the wrong ship. Never mind, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's not a kill.
It's
I thought that
one
was
into-
Phasma into...
Yeah, one in a quick
Again,
draw,
myself.
one in a Phasma, yeah.
And Fanatical will secure the kill.
Womp womp. Right. Your next win condition is to somehow have another ship, kill Quick Draw, and reduce the objective middle to range 1. And Hollow says had range 1. There. You can do that.
And there's going to be your final 20-15. The Shadowcasters take the 1-0 series lead over the Mega Milk Union.
Dice sets are a little one-sided, but doesn't really matter. Lots of mods.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
A
I mean,
12?
just a little bit.
A
Well,
A
it's,
12?
it's basically a 13-1.
Ugh.
All right, guys. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. Have a great rest of the night. And yeah, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Right.